Yes, Lord, we are back. We are back. Good morning, good people. It is Saturday, August 5th, 2023.
Yes, sir.
We have a special guest in the house.
So nice we had to do it thrice.
She's back with the three. Threes up.
3P, no MJ. You know what I'm saying?
Darlene, what's up?
Hey guys, I'm back.
Nita!
What's up?
Back to the sandbox.
Yes, Lord. Darlene's our first guest that's been back 3 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how you know you family.
3 times.
That's how you know you family.
Mm-hmm.
Back.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you for the Starbucks too. This is
She got me the frappe with the oat milk. Look.
The order's right.
I'm telling y'all, when y'all go get y'all frappes and y'all lattes and all that, put some oat milk on that thing. It's a little healthier and it's good.
No
oat.
whole milk or
Oat.
2%.
Oh,
yeah.
oat milk.
Oat milk.
Yeah, that oat. No, I thought you said oat milk.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought you said like oat milk.
I don't like
oat milk.
porridge. I don't like porridge. That's nasty. I don't like
You
that.
don't like
Hold on, let me.
porridge?
You don't like what?
Porridge.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I don't like. I was forced to eat it as a kid. And,
What porridge? What's that even made out of? It's like
something.
oatmeal.
It's some grain or something. It's
Grain
oatmeal.
some way.
It's grain. I don't know. I don't know. Oatmeal and porridge is like the same thing, right? It's not.
I only heard.
I just thought they called
oatmeal
it different,
from
like
Three
soda
Little
and pop.
Bears.
You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was the same thing. What's the difference? Texture?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I ever had porridge then.
I don't even know how to spell porridge.
Shoot, I think it's like courage.
So if you was in the National Spelling Bee, you couldn't spell it?
Porridge? No. Porridge?
Some of them words.
I don't know. Phone
Some
it if
words-
you know how to spell porridge.
Hey, some of the words that be off the chain. I'd be like, that's how you spell that. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, the last spelling bee, it was a young black lady. I forgot her name, but she like also played basketball and all that. Like crazy.
I'm not gonna
They
lie.
be super talented.
Yeah, I like watching those spelling bees, man. Those kids are so talented, man.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
I'm
language of origin. I'm like,
Man,
what?
And I love Aquila and the Bee. You hear me? I love that movie so much. I'm telling you, it made me want to like get into it. But
And what's crazy about it, them kids, they don't be nervous. They don't be. I mean, I'm sure they be nervous.
Some
but,
of them be nervous.
but they don't look. They don't look nervous.
Hold on, some of them be nervous. You remember that one? It was a little. I think it was a little boy. He passed out. You look at that joint. He was like,
That's a lot. That's too much. Yeah.
I was like, damn. I'm like,
Slump.
wait a
All
minute.
them people looking at them.
This shit got some rock to it. Wait a minute.
It's so quiet. Like
Almost
it
fell
just
off the
you go up one by one as a kid, and it's just like you gotta spell a certain word,
Uh-huh,
and it's
and
a
then
word
you-
that has 4 letters, but then every other letter is silent.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you hear that. It's a rap.
And then you see that smile come on their face instantly. They be like,
Yo, when they get that.
just walk off the
Yo.
stage.
Or when they hit that, when you hit that bell, because I think when you hit the bell, you got it wrong. And they be
Yeah.
like,
No, you're
They
right.
whole soul. I'll be like,
Is it the
"Dang."
bell? I thought it was the buzzer.
It's something.
I think it's a bell. I think Aquila and the Bee taught us.
It be like, yeah, it be like, dong.
It sounds just like that.
You know what I'm saying? They hit you with that
That's
jump.
that's
As soon
depressing.
as they hit you with it, they be like, and then they tell you how they really smell, You're like, dang, man, I could have got that. But it's a wonderful thing to see. You know what I'm saying? Like how back in the day when PBS they used to show the little chess tournaments. I used to like seeing the stuff like that
I
too.
forgot about those.
Yeah, because they
PBS
used to show it.
kids.
Yeah, they used to show it right after Arthur. Right after Arthur, you know what I'm saying? They had showed up
In the
all
afternoon?
chess. Huh? Yeah.
I remember watching it
Back
in
in the day.
the.
Or but maybe in the morning. Maybe I don't know. It's so long ago.
It was
coulda-
Cyber
it coulda-
Chase.
it coulda
It was
been in the morning.
Cyber Chase, then
Mhm.
Arthur, then
Yeah.
something else, then probably Dragon.
It was
Tales.
Barney.
No, it could have
And
been
then-
in the morning because Arthur came on in the morning.
Arthur didn't always come on in the morning, did it? Because I remember coming home from after school sometimes and watching that. If I ain't go to the YMCA, because I was a YMCA kid. So
Cause I remember waking up getting ready for school. It was Arthur. It was Dragon Tales. It was something.
first
else.
of all, bro, I'm trying to figure out where's all these episodes from when I was a kid to
Gotta
when
go
they
on
just,
YouTube.
cause they was like, yeah,
No, any of
it's
those.
still going on. Cause remember when Mr. Ratburn was gay, and I was like, it's still on.
No, Mr. Ratburn.
No, but it was though. I mean, it happened. It was on Shade Room and all that, and I was just confused. I was like, it's still on. I was like, Arthur's still on. It just stopped after like 20 years.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And then they did an episode when they was grown and stuff. I was like, yo.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Yeah.
What kind of cartoons they got now for the kids? I don't even know.
I don't know. It's
Listen, we had Toonami.
Yeah.
We had Cartoon Network. We had
we did.
Boomerang.
We had Nick Jr.
Oh,
We had PBS Kids. We had WB Kids. We had it. Man, our cartoons.
But you know what's crazy?
And you had a
I don't
variety
think kids
too.
watch TV anymore like that,
Oh, no.
unless it's like the little ones, like the
Yeah, the little
the 2, 3, and
little ones.
4-year-olds.
The stuff they got for the little ones now is cool. I like how they,
Yeah.
you know, they teach them stuff and all that in different stories. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a goddaughter, so you know, she be watching that stuff. So I be looking at her. I'm like, this ain't
And
right.
they be locked.
Hey, locked in. It's a joint called Stillwater on Apple. Yes, I think it's called Stillwater on Apple TV.
it causes you to participate.
A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stories.
You know,
what I'm
you be
saying?
doing the dances and all that.
Nah, I don't be doing all that. I be tired, Mo. You know what I'm saying?
Tired.
I be tired. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
you lying?
'Cause I'm not lying.
I can see him dancing beside her. She starts
Why
off.
you lying?
And
bro?
then she
Because
like-
most of
he-
the time I get her, I be after work, and you know
Okay.
I only get like one day off every 2 weeks. So if I don't take off,
Okay.
so I be tired when I get her mostly, and then she be wanting to go outside. Outside.
That's what she says.
Outside. Yeah, I'm
It's one
telling
word.
you. Last time I got her, it was like towards the end of the night, and I was like, "We can't go outside." I'm like,
She's
"All right,
one
let's
or she
go."
two? She's
Yeah,
two?
She's two.
Oh my god.
She's two. Yeah,
Now,
so,
you know what we used to love as a kid was Looney Tunes, but it was racist as a motherfucker.
especially like early Hanna-Barbera.
Hey,
Looney Tunes
man,
is crazy.
listen.
And Popeye the Sailor Man. Oh my God.
Popeye, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Popeye was so racist.
Yeah,
oh my
Popeye,
God.
yeah,
and I
Popeye
loved
fire.
every minute of it. It was crazy.
Nah, yeah, it was Popeye was one of my favorite.
Some of the cartoons.
And lo and behold, God damn it, I eventually became a sailor.
Eventually became a
crazy how-
sailor. There you go.
It's crazy how life works.
Come full circle.
But Darlene, what's new?
Hey guys.
Tattooed eyebrows.
What's new?
Hold on.
Last time I was here, yes, the hombre.
Oh my God.
That's
The
We don't have that
hombre.
clip. I mean, what?
Yes, that
Hey,
was.
yo, I'm
yeah.
telling you, I was like,
I was like, what?
Like, hombre.
I was thrown off by that.
you know, hombre mean friend, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, friendly eyebrows. So a friendly eyebrow is
I like
tatted on
that.
that thing.
Go.
So people actually do that. So they
Yeah.
shade a whole eyebrow, or you do it
Now
for
I got a
them.
new one for y'all. Lip plumping. So now they have it now where you don't have to undergo like BBL, like under surgery, like under
BBL? I
anesthesia
thought
or
BBL
anything
was
like that. You
ass.
can get injections now for BBL. Did you know that?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like the injections, but
the
I don't know.
non-invasive BBLs.
Look at you, big words, SAT, non.
I know a little bit.
Say that again.
You know a little
Yeah,
non-invasive.
we gotta hear him.
Non-invasive.
You had to say it just like that.
Non-invasive. You know, that mean it's not that bad. it's not that bad.
In your terms,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not bad.
And they got gummies too. They got BBL gummies and all that. So it's
What?
it's
Hold on,
diff-
hold
it's
on.
different ways to get that ass
I
fat
don't know
and not
that.
getting underneath the knife.
That's
Okay.
way beyond. That's,
Darlene,
I'm not. No.
Okay, you gotta help me out with all this. I don't listen. Every time you come back on the show, it's something new.
I'm dead.
I don't.
Lip plump. Okay, first of
Okay,
all,
what is-
the people did not learn their lesson when they was doing that TikTok challenge at college dinner when they was sucking their lips on that cup, making that joint big. Remember them Jones? They was and then they come out looking like. Well, I'm like, well, no, we ain't
Way
doing
too
that.
much.
But
Yeah,
go ahead though.
people do be doing that too. So yes, back with the lashes. I'm back, based at home, y'all. I'm in Atlanta. I'm back
Atlanta.
back home.
Atlanta.
Yes, moved in this week. Barely have anything in my room, but I got the. It's gonna build.
Be alright.
Build.
How you feel about it?
I'm glad. Things always point back to home. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you think you about to go do something else, then you end up right back home
Back
for,
at the crib.
for a good purpose. So I'm glad to be back home. Honestly.
Yeah, for better or worse, home is home.
I remember, like, before I got out the military, I was like, damn, I want to go back home. Because I wanted to move to Texas, Houston.
You was in Hawaii too, right?
I lived there for 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, when I was separating, like, when I was getting out.
Yeah.
Well, scratch that. When I was getting out, I was already back home. I was here.
Yeah.
But before I came back home, I was thinking, like, man.
You don't want to go back.
When I separate, I don't want to come back home.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to be in Houston and Atlanta or Charlotte. So, like,
Charlotte.
just to create a new path for myself.
Like to live, you just.
I feel like that's an underrated city.
Yeah.
So as much traveling as you did, you decided like maybe this is somewhere that I could see myself living.
Yeah, and set up shop. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do that.
I felt like that about Atlanta. And I said, if I live if I had the choice to live anywhere else, I'd live in Atlanta.
A lot of people who start businesses like beauty, they end up
They
going.
went to
I've taught
Atlanta.
a couple of artists here who taught with me here, and they ended up going to Atlanta to set up shop.
'Cause they get their ashes, everything done. They get everything done.
Lashes,
eyebrows,
hair.
mustache removal.
Listen, I mean the power of all that, all them attachments. I just listen, man.
You said attachments.
It's enhancing. We gotta put that under
Take
like.
off your eyelashes. Man, listen.
Let me tell you
Don't
something.
get me started, man.
Let me tell you something. When you wake up a new person, that's an issue. That's an issue. I didn't come home to this. Who are you, ma'am? Who are you? Because I don't know this lady. You had long hair, long eyelashes. You had brown eyes. Now all of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not saying you ugly. You different. I'm like, how do you wake up different? You're supposed to woke up like this. You woke up different. I'm like, okay.
And what's crazy about it, what make it even more funny is the fact that they really are a different person. Different personality.
Yeah.
Different everything. I'm like, damn, it's like
They take out the eyelashes there, hold
like I know what you look like in real life, right? I know what you look like in real life.
We know people like that on Instagram.
Or some people do,
about
Val.
to say.
I said, you chose the right filter. What filter is that?
Man, oh my
Because you don't look like that at all.
Oh my goodness.
You don't look like, I'm telling you. I'm like, what you see is what you get.
Them
What you
filters.
see on Instagram is what you get.
Listen, if you got
I'm telling you.
if you have a filter,
Ain't nothing wrong with having a filter, but
Or
when
you
you have
a
a
he-
filter
or
on
you
top
a-
of a filter
or
on top
you
of a filter,
headshot, shorty, you already know what's going on.
headshot,
I don't know what's
shorty.
going on. What's
Oh,
that
wait.
supposed to
Headshot.
mean?
Okay, so the stereotypical, if you only got headshots, that means you don't have a body. So you just strictly. You know what I'm saying? They,
Not
you
the
know,
last one.
No, that's a big girl staple. When they want to be sexy, they do the, you know what I'm saying?
What the
You know what
what?
I'm saying? They tip their head to the side, open their mouth. You know what I'm saying? I know I look bad doing it, but
What is that, bro?
The
I ain't
last
never
one.
seen that.
I'm telling you, man, go
The
on.
last one took me out.
It be
The ones that only do headshots do it. They hit you.
I want you to find one. That's your homework assignment, to find me.
Please don't do that.
Yeah.
No, don't. No, don't do that.
I'm not doing
No.
Don't do that.
I'm
Nah.
not doing that, y'all.
I don't know
Because
anyone
it's a
who
specific
poses
person
like
that I
that.
know I can hit their Instagram and find one of them jokes. You know what I'm saying? You don't never see them jokes. And they grab their neck or they in the hand aside or something and they...
He said yes.
Look, I mess with a lot of big women. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know.
can't.
No, you gonna see all this body, especially I lost a little while. You gonna see all this body.
Okay, what else they do?
Cause I don't.
Right, I don't. You know more than I do.
What else they do? I don't know.
I love my big women. Stop it.
What else they do? I don't know.
We're learning.
Certain little things. It's certain little things. You gonna get me in trouble. You gonna get me in trouble.
That's why I said, well, who?
So most of my family are big women. So y'all gonna get me
We're
in
not
trouble.
talking about family, bro.
But they still big women. They still big women. So, y'all gonna get me in trouble.
I mean, unless you talk.
Nah, but like I like to see the whole body. Let me see it all. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Timo? Let me see it all. You know what I'm saying?
So question before we
Uh-huh.
before we get into our topic. And it's people post what they want on social media. Right?
Very much so.
But are you able to put a good picture together what someone of who and what somebody is from their social media?
It depends on how much they put on social media. Because a lot of people show you what they want to show you. Then some people show you everything. You like, bro, I don't think you're supposed to put that on up here, but okay. And then some people they don't like shit.
Yeah. I feel like there's one person I know.
They just here to like shit.
There's someone that I know in particular, and I'm like, she shows, like, you know, just like her body and stuff like that. But I'm just like, I know what you do for a living in real life, though, because I worked alongside with you, but on social media, you're different. You act a certain way, so it is kind of like, I think they just kind of show you, just like you said, they just show you like the certain parts of them. But that's like what we see sometimes with like maybe like assets or like certain like cars or like traveling. You don't know, like, that person going on vacation every month. You don't know, you know, how. Or maybe they have someone supporting them. Supporting it.
There's some of these girls that we went to high school with be like,
I'm like, I want to take as many vacations as them.
Mexico, Aruba.
Dominican Republic.
Who would sponsor that? Who would sponsor that?
I mean,
they can just be traveling. I know. We
it's not all of them either.
It's not everybody.
It's not all of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really be caring about none of that stuff really. But I think for myself, I can get a good sense of what somebody's about off their social media.
Hell no.
I can.
Like I said, it depends. It depends. It really do depends.
It's hard to tell with
This
a
is
picture.
a couple. Yeah. Man, there's a couple.
Pictures.
It was just one female I was talking to, and I forgot her name. That's how irrelevant she is right now. But no disrespect to her. It's just we just don't. It was just like, bro, like on Instagram, you got personality, shawty, you talking, you know what I'm saying? You lively, okay. You know what I'm saying? We in person.
Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute.
Y'all hung out in real
I was
life?
like, wait a minute. Yeah, in real life. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, how? I'm like, on Instagram, you sour cream and onion. In person, you playing with no salt. I'm like, what's going on?
Not with no salt.
You sure she just wasn't having a bad day?
Yeah. That's like the mental aspect I be feeling. Or maybe like she was nervous.
If
was it a date or was it like hanging out or was it grabbing a bite to eat? Like
it was we was smoking, to be honest with you.
Okay. Come on, somebody.
Because with me and I said this on the show because we talked about dating and how you don't have to spend money to go on a date. Right. And that's why I said I love my women to smoke because that's a free thing to just go smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's smoke. You know what I'm saying? And we hanged out multiple times. Multiple times she was playing with no salt.
Okay, so she was high.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's what I thought she. That's what I was about to say.
Every time we wasn't high.
Okay.
Let's see the trend.
Yeah, every time we wasn't high.
And then go out. Because maybe she was hungry.
The first two times,
quiet.
no. The first two times, no.
Okay. But she
the
was
second
quiet
time,
all
the second
the time,
time,
like all.
Yeah, she was just playing. She was playing with no salt.
But so what was it though? Like why was that?
Because you're a talkative person. I feel like you could bring out any conversation.
Yeah.
You could be talking about, I don't know.
Right,
exactly.
The weather.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Y'all know me.
Forcing conversations is awkward.
Y'all know.
I'm about to hold you.
My auntie said that's hilariously janky smoke date. I'm like, look. I ain't got to pay nobody. Possibly we go to Wendy's. I spend like what $20. You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
got the $5.
No,
there's a $5 bag and there's a $6 bag. A $5 and $6 bag. Not the 4
Oh man,
you hear me?
It was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
He spent like $20.
Yeah, you hear me? Man, that's easy. Easy to get to know a person too, because they get to spilling. Most people spill their guts when they hire.
I don't know, man. I mean, the power of social media now is it's twofold. You know, I mean, of course, there's a whole bunch of negativity, but at the same time, like you can learn a lot about people.
Yeah.
About what they post.
Yeah.
Whether they mean it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, man. Just some stuff I be saying, I'm like,
people keep a lot of things private, but the whole time.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, people keep a lot of things private.
But when things when things go wrong, quite a few people they tell you right there on social media, like, yeah, I got a lot going. Right, I got a lot going on.
No, I do that the time to time, not for attention, just to get like some advice from other people that had different angle on things. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that extra prayer from different people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I do that, I don't do that for attention.
Because we've talked about. I think we talked about this like 2 years ago, but we didn't really get into it. But now I'm all for the for the ladies to be proud and embrace what they have.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because once I get a 6-pack, everybody see it. You hear me? Third strap after third strap. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
I think, and this is gonna kind of like roll into our topic, because in terms of what kind of outcomes you want out of your life, people do judge you off of your social media. It's unfortunate, but in terms of us as men, like if we're seeking and searching whatever, right?
Especially us,
right? A lot of us guys, we do go through our social media, believe it or not. We don't say nothing, but we check. Like, okay, let's see what she got going on.
And we learned from y'all. We start looking at mutual. We start looking at mutual friends.
Y'all do that?
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all did it.
Yeah.
Because she be like, oh, how you know this? I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, how do you know that I know it? You know what I'm saying? Because that's your mutual friend. You're like, you know what? I'm about to start looking at that. Who you know? You know what I'm saying?
See, then what we do.
The purpose is that, or just seeing like what friends that y'all like mutually have in
family
common.
You keep with. You know what I'm saying?
But then what we do, if it's somebody that we know that you're a mutual friend.
Oh yeah, you get a DM.
We'll reach out to them.
Oh yeah.
And do our due diligence.
It depends on the relationship.
I'm about to say.
Depends on the relationship. It's not every person. Like
not every person.
If it's a person that I don't like, I can count on one hand how many times I talk to, then nah. But if it's a person that I know I can holler at them on the side like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, listen.
I can't.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, we check. If you showing too much of your body, okay, that's not a long-term answer for me.
What about a woman that keep getting surgery?
Keeps getting surgery?
Like cosmetic?
Cosmetic surgery. I think it varies between it depends on the guy. Some guys, find that like attractive. But like I said, like in person, like how are you really? Like that's all for show. That's what I'm saying, appearance wise. You can have probably a really nice body, but like your personality might be like trash.
Right.
That's not everybody, but
But it sucks though, cause like when it comes like the surgeries and whatnot, you could have an amazing personality.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true.
But I automatically disqualify you because
be insecure.
Right, I automatically disqualify you because that's not my lane. I don't like that stuff. I want you to be natural. That's just me. So you may have an amazing personality.
Yeah. It depends on if it's needed. Now, it's certain things when women get certain things that I can understand. Like if you lose a whole bunch of weight and you got that excess skin, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a growth coming out the side of your head. All right.
It's different. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you always go to the most extreme.
Girl. Go back to invasive because.
Man.
Invasive growth.
On the side of your head.
You have invasive growth on the side
I've
of
been
your
watching
head.
Pimple Popper lately because Mama been watching it in the front room. And I just like, how you sit here and watch this?
I was watching Bird Box too. Have y'all seen the first Bird Box?
I have not seen the first
Oh my gosh,
Bird
you guys
Box.
gotta go see it. It's good.
I don't know. It was one of those movies that it's one of those things that I'm like, I'm gonna go see it, and it just never did.
I feel like it's on.
It's on Netflix still.
It's on Netflix. And then
I did see another second Bird Box, but it didn't hit the same like it hit the first one. Is that happened? Because that came out right before COVID too, and it was like that's some bullshit. That would never happen, and then COVID hit.
So here's a question from the audience.
Yeah.
Will the real ass keep you home? Yes.
What?
Huh?
With a real ass?
Yeah, so like natural.
Oh, natural ass? I mean, let me tell you something.
Yes.
Let me tell you. Hold on.
Yes. It will.
Hold on. First of all, okay, Mama, we know it's Dr. Pimple Popper.
Hi, Mom.
Love that show.
Mama.
I love that. Hi, Mom.
They said hey.
It is Dr.
But,
Pimple Popper.
Like with a real ass keep you home. Now, let me tell you something. It's some girls that got some surgery done that don't look right. It look right. Okay? It look right. So if it look right, and then you got a good personality, and you got all the qualities I want, why would I not stay home? It don't matter the ass. You know what I'm saying? If it look right, now if your ass is a triangle, a rectangle,
She has to portray.
you know what I'm saying?
those
You look like you got
qualities,
a
so, like, you know.
If you look like you got a diaper on, if your ass to leg ratio looking like chicken legs and boiled eggs, you gotta.
It's analogy.
But okay, but bro.
It's analogy.
But she has to keep up with the maintenance on it though.
That's with any ass though. That's with any ass.
I'm sorry, man. I need natural.
That's with any ass. No. Well, I prefer natural. Yeah.
It's
you know
costly,
what I'm saying?
but some women will work to upkeep that.
That's
but
what
once
I'm
you get
saying.
one, it's like kind of like you want to get more. It's like getting tatted. It's like once you get one tattoo, you feel like you gotta,
Yeah. I see
or
that.
that one lady who like got surgery, and I think she was like of an Asian culture, and she wanted to look like Kylie Jenner. So like she did all of these like bone cheek reconstruction and everything.
It's certain. It's like especially when, okay, you can feel that you probably need it, but when you look at somebody and they keep getting surgery done, you're like, you didn't need that. You didn't need it.
It gets to a point too, man.
You didn't need it,
That
and
takes
especially hit different when you know them or their family, and you pray because it's like, yo, something can go wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something could go wrong, and you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna still support you regardless because I love you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love you, but like, I'm like, no.
Keep going under the knife like that affects your health.
And
You know what I'm
some
saying?
social media
man.
portrays it as like it's a good thing because you know what we see now on social media, on TV, like bodies are getting done, and like these are people that the younger generation, you know, idolize a lot. You know, like with the makeup, even something as simple as makeup. Let's not even talk about surgery, but even just like the makeup, it's just like more and more people are being these social influencers and buying. Makeup is very costly, so let's just put it that way. People are doing like, you know, the little TikToks and and the makeup stuff. It's cute and all, don't get me wrong, but that's how I said, like if your girl, you want her natural, if she decided one day she wanted to like get like long nails done and she comes home, she didn't let you know, like, are you gonna feel some type of way? It's temporary though, because you know these
let me tell you something.
For a special occasion, or just to, I don't know, maybe she got her nails done just because she just wanted to one day.
If your nails longer than my key, that's an issue.
If you're away.
If your nails longer than my key, if your
Nah, for real.
if your nail
Right. Yeah.
if your nail longer than my key, that's an issue.
You see that real quick?
You see that? If your nail longer than my key,
Right. If your nails is longer than this, come on, man.
that's an issue. Yeah, now them makeup tutorials, you know what I'm saying? Some of them be amazing, you know what I'm saying? Some they make them look like Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? They do, you know, different things in cosplay. No, real talk. A white lady made herself, it was like a white or Spanish lady made herself look like Snoop Dogg. All that dark skin, the facial expression. She wrote a J, was doing that. I was like, that's crazy, insane.
All right, so we got another question.
Okay. Okay. All right. What's the name? My thing with the makeup is when y'all commit fraud, and don't go to jail. Fraud. I done seen these tutorials. I know y'all all seen these tutorials.
Which one?
When a girl, the girl that she'll look like she asked for change on U Street. She is not remotely cute. The acne is real. Look like she been doing drugs, or all she eat is chicken wings and mumbo sauce. And all of a sudden, at the end of the little audio or whatever joint, they do the little process, like the blush, and then this first, and then all of a sudden, she beautiful. Wait a minute. How did you do that? And then you see her. You see her after that, not before that. You see her after that. You get to know her and all that. Y'all get close. You know what I'm saying? You might do what it do. And you wake up in the morning. What are you doing in my house? Who are you? Whoa. It's me. No, it's not. What are you talking about? No, it's not. It's me. What are you talking about? No, it's not. You're a whole different complexion. What's going on?
You got startled there, you got.
Because you done rolled over and now your whole face that you put on the pillow. I know that person. I don't know you. Who are you? That's crazy. And then you had to develop this bond with this ugly person. And look, hey, ugly people need love too, Craig.
Want her natural, so what you get when you go to sleep is what you get.
It's what you get. That's why I like to take. That's why I like to take my hats off a little bit, because girls be like, "You hat fishing." Ain't no hat fishing over here. You knew I was bald headed. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Like, yeah. So you know. So just to get some air, let us see it.
So the other question we received is,
what's up?
Are fake boobs a disqualification?
No. Hell no. A titty is a titty. Would I like a natural with a little sag? Yeah. But if it's done right, I suck an implant. I suck
it's too close to the heart. I just feel like that operation itself is just scary.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, man. It's
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the
encourage my partner to get it.
It really depends, Vic. It depends.
I can't do it.
It depends.
I can't do it. You know, see, I don't mind makeup, right?
Yeah.
But if you have to put on makeup everywhere we go, that's a problem for me.
To Home Depot.
Right. We just going to the
what are we doing?
Just going to the grocery store.
I know, but
we going to Home Depot.
Like, what are we doing? Now, special occasions, cool. I'm all for you getting done up. Put your lashes on. I'm with all that. Cool. But everywhere we go, nah, man.
But it's just to the post
we going
office.
to the water park. What are you doing? It's going to get washed off. What are you doing?
Right, why the fuck you got lashes on? We going to the pool?
It's going to be in the pool. You going to be mad. Now I got to pay for a whole another set. I got to go to Darlene all over again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Do not get your lashes wet and come to me. And please don't be on your stories talking about I need a fill-in when I just saw your stories the last night and you was twerking somewhere. Talking about, I don't know what happened, sis. I took care of them.
I never get one time in the go-go. Man, reaction was in rare form that night. I'm not going to lie to you. They was cranking their ass off. The girl got so into the song. She said, girl, hold this. Pluck, 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 pluck.
Oh, no.
I'm telling you.
Oh, what?
I'm telling you. She like, girl, hold it.
Not hold it. Oh my God. She probably had strips because it would have not been mine. It was not Queens and Lashes lashes. It was not Queens and Lashes lashes because you ain't passing my lashes on to somebody.
She said, pop, 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 pop. I said, whoa.
And then you have to do the move at the end. That's what I was waiting for.
That joke crazy.
So let's talk about.
Oh God.
Let's talk about income.
Oh God.
You already know what I got.
Can we get another stimulus?
In terms,
no poor job. No poor
Something.
job.
Can everyone get food stamps?
Just period.
Whoever's working at this place, please just give us food stamps. We need it as much as the kids.
No bull job.
We need food stamps.
Just give us a little bit. Stop playing.
Like $3.50. Something.
I make too much. I'm broke. Talking about I make too much.
And we hungry.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Income.
Yeah, income. I mean, you know I got something to say. Go ahead, bro. Oh, go ahead. All right.
I'm gonna
All right.
let you get yours off first.
Look. When I say this, I mean no disrespect to no women out there. Women basketball players, I have no I love y'all game and all that, but I have a little issue when it comes to their argument with the pay. Now, you enjoy women basketball. I enjoy women basketball.
I do. I actually enjoy.
Do I watch it like the NBA? No.
I actually enjoy watching women's college basketball.
Not college
more than men's.
Yeah.
They actually run plays.
Yeah, that's a good point because college, especially this year, college basketball was fire.
It was incredible. Yeah,
it was on fire. But the WNBA, you know, they've been talking about trying to get more pay and all that, and they try to get the percentage of revenue like the NBA. I was all for that because when I was seeing some of these contracts, I was like, they ain't paid that much. I'm like, damn, I just knew they was getting like at least like $1 million or $2 million. You know what I'm saying? They not getting that. When I found out that they lose like $10 million each year, and I'm like, if it was any other company, y'all would have been over with. Y'all would have been closed down. I was like, I'm like, so your argument is kind of, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm like, okay, what can we do to make it better? And people start, you know, saying lower the rim, 4-point play, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make it more entertaining. And they just feel so disrespected by it. Like, you know, they feel so disrespected by it. And I can understand because it was like why we had to change the game in that degree. They, you know, when you in the lane like that, you're a purist in whatever lane you are. So they feel like it's disrespecting the purity of the game. But at the same time, if you want to get paid more, you got to meet halfway. You know what I'm saying? To get paid more, get more revenue, get more people to watch. Yeah. If I see Deladon up fake, boom, I might watch more often. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like meet halfway. That's why when it comes to logic, I'm like women mostly think with emotion. And like people will ask a general question and they will attack them, and I'm like, yo, we trying to make it better. We trying to make y'all succeed and last. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to meet halfway, it's kind of like what we doing at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to make the game more exciting so people can watch it.
Hold on.
So you can gain more.
Okay. So you're saying to change the women's game to make it more interesting, even though the men's game at times look boring? To get more revenue? That would make no sense to me. Why have to change something which has been pure for its entire time for one gender to claim the fact that you will get more money that way, even though it's been successful for 25 years now?
But it really hasn't been successful if you lose $10 million each year.
Every company loses at least several
That's
millions
not
a year.
lot.
Not every year of existence, though, Brian.
I mean, mind you, keep in mind that the NBA does not finance it
anymore. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm just saying, how can you say you want and not change nothing? Like they're not coming with no kind of like solution to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want the rims lowered, okay, come up with another solution. It's no other solutions. And I want them to succeed. You know what I'm saying? I want the WNBA to succeed, but we got to think logical.
The question we have is, who will make the game more interesting? Who will make the women game more interesting?
That's $1 million question, ain't it? That's the $1 million question.
So what made the NBA more interesting? Before you were all born, the NBA was kind of like in the same rut as the WNBA. The only thing that made it interesting was, again, having a superstar come out of somewhere. Even though they were already stars at the time, but no one knew. Mind you, they didn't have national television coverage until the mid 80s. Let's put it out.
The 80s when Bird and Magic really took off.
Right.
Bird Magic saved the NBA, and then MJ took it to a whole nother level.
Right. So for the WNBA, right from the bat, their key people were the Olympic team because they were on those WNBA teams. That was your key thing. But now everything tails off. So the key thing is how you stable something. For something that, mind you, even though the NBA looks interesting now, honestly, it's their star power is kind of lacking. If you think about it, and the play as well. So the real key aspect is like how you have something that's quote unquote on fire, and if it's fading, how you reestablish it. That's the real question.
I mean, I don't get paid the big bucks. You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid the big bucks. But no, that's an interesting. That's a good question. That is a good question. And that was their main argument, is because it's like, well, Duncan's not really a big aspect in the NBA. So why would you have to, put that into?
It just seems like for me, because
I'm just coming up with an idea. You know what I'm saying? Don't like. My thing was like, when they taking like they're being disrespectful. It's like, no, we trying to come up with an option. If you saying that's disrespectful, what is the other option? What is the other option?
Well, I mean, to begin with, the league, in my opinion,
do a little tournament,
they don't do
change the rule or something. I don't know.
The league doesn't really do a good job, in my opinion, of showcasing their superstars.
That's a fact too.
I mean, besides,
that's one thing the NBA does. Even though we had bigger star power, like Brian was saying, they still showcase them. They still showcase the Lukas and the Giannis's and the Jokic's. You know what I'm saying? Even though the star power was not like how when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? But we had Kobe, we had Garnett,
it was loaded. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And with personality and you know what I'm saying, and like generational talents. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them is not like that, but it's still more interesting enough. And then you still catch a body here and there too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Alley-oop or something. And then, you know what I'm saying, somebody fall and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, can we, instead of attacking people with like coming up with an idea, how about you come with a solution to that, a counteract to do that, and then we work together? I mean, because I want y'all to succeed.
That's our society in general, bro.
Yeah, I want y'all to succeed, and they're making progress. They're making progress. I'm not saying that. Right. I'm just saying, how can we don't poo-poo on what somebody bring if you're not bringing nothing to it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's
highlight more the women. I feel like even on the news they'll talk about, like, if it was basketball back and forth, they'll show more of, like, who scored the most points for, like, the men's games, and when it comes to, like, the women's games, maybe they'll show it at the end, but it's only like a glimpse of, like, who won. So that's what I said. True. So highlighting more of us, and there probably would be more, like, females probably on here on Twitter, like how guys be tweeting on Twitter or go on Instagram talking about a football game or, like, their favorite team. I think it just all depends on, like, highlighting, because there would be more women who are shouting out women who are playing, like, sports and be like, oh, okay, that's
another thing, and hold on. And another thing they should do is, how it's NBA's talk shows, and then they'll talk about WNBA a little bit. How about having WNBA talk shows? You just talk about the WNBA. It's not a lot of those. No. If it is at all, it's not.
No, I mean,
they get a little portion on NBA jump. Ain't no WNBA jump. You know what I'm saying?
Without, I do think in the next 5 to 7 years, women's basketball is going to be crazy because
and a lot of them staying
the
in
amount
college.
of talent that was on showcase this past year in the tournament, I was
blown away.
I was enamored. I loved watching the women's tournament this year.
Not the center from South Carolina. What's her name? I forgot her name, but yeah, she balling. She balling. No. That's LSU.
She a local girl.
That's LSU. I'm talking about. She was in South Carolina. I think her last name is Boston, if I'm not mistaken. But man, she balling this year, like crazy balling, like dominating the league already, all-star, rookie, all that.
So I do think in the next.
So like the talent gonna get way better.
Yeah. And then you got the girls who coming up in high school and all,
and they skilled as well.
Yeah.
So it's it might can take a flip, especially with them coming in. But they not in a rush to go to the WNBA. A lot of them, a lot of them they making way more money than they make in the WNBA. Hopefully they don't, decide not to do that because they can just make money on the side. But
that's not a question.
What? I wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? I wish them the best.
Highlight
it was just
us.
a conversation.
Okay.
It's a conversation I wanted to have. I felt it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because I had I was just shocked by some of the things that I found out. So, what's being said over there? Read it.
No, nothing's been said right now.
Oh, okay.
So let's expound on that conversation as far as income, right? Darlene, you're a business owner.
Indeed, I am.
And so we know you very well, and there's this misconception out here that from a lot of the sisters, right, that have their own business. Great. If you don't have your own business like I do, we're really not on the same level. And I don't really understand that because, there's men who work 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week. They making their money too. They just don't have a business. So, I guess help us understand the psychology of, okay, I'm a CEO of my business.
I have to be with a CEO.
Right.
Not necessarily. I feel like it varies. I came from working a 9 to 5. I've came from being on duty and getting that, passive income. You know how training works. When you go in, you enlisted and everything like that, they tell you what this is how much you're going to be getting, the training, all of that. You go through basic training and all of that. But even then, right after, I think I started working at 16. I started working at 16, and I was just working $7.25. Shout out to Pump It Up. Yeah, those were the days, because literally getting $7.25, I thought I was balling back then.
I'm telling you.
Not for real, opening my own bank account, but then blowing it on food. I thought I was living out here. I don't need allowance no more.
I'm getting bacon.
Yes. Paychecks be like $400, $500, but
flexing. I got a couple joints on MySpace like this.
Yeah,
flashing the money.
I'm going to the mall. I'm going to detail law.
I told myself now that I'm in business, it's been almost 4 years now. I told myself that I want to live. Thanks, guys.
No, glory.
I want to live comfortably. I don't want to have to wake up to be subjective. Not even that. It's just more so being micromanaged, because a lot of people who are your superiors, they feel like they have that entitlement. And, if you complaining so much for a job, I just know that it wasn't me that didn't want to stay in a job longer than 1 year. It was just I was bored. Loved what I do, don't get me wrong. You have to have passion in what you do so it doesn't feel like You know, you wake up every morning and you do what you do. I love what I do. And I feel like I love teaching others how to live, how they want to live through having, you know, a business that they have to be passionate about. Because in this beauty industry, I tell my girls all the time, my students know that you have to be a talkative person in this industry. You can't work as a beautician, a lash artist, a nail tech, do hair, and expect not to talk to people. I don't get that. Like, I don't know. Do y'all talk to y'all barbers? Like, imagine going into a barber and they don't acknowledge you. They just...
Right, yeah.
I don't know. It's the customer service. But my jobs in the past have been in customer service. So do I regret my jobs? Absolutely not. Whether it was military, whether it was medical, whether it was working with adults, the little children, teaching in PG. Anything goes with going into your business because you have to carry those
qualities that you learned.
Qualities, you know. I don't know.
But in terms of in terms of when it comes to within the confines of a relationship, and you have one person who is an entrepreneur, and you have one person who is not an entrepreneur. Why is that looked down upon by a lot of our sisters who have their own businesses? But if he doesn't have a business, okay, well, I want to level you up.
They're beneath.
I don't. What if I don't want to be a business owner? I don't need you to level me up. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
And especially when he handle what he's supposed to handle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
I seen. Bro, I'm doing a podcast right now. I'll call you later.
Bye.
All right, what's your name? My cousin, Jesus.
Oh, you didn't answer.
Yeah, what's his name? Hold on. Dang, I lost where I was at. God.
You call me again. Answer it. I'll just say this. Dang,
where was I at? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You have to have a partner, or if you're getting to a relationship or you want to consider dating, when you are a business person, I feel like you have to have that commonality that I want you to be as supportive as you can be, because running a business is very, very hard sometimes. It is very hard sometimes. It's going to take times away that some people don't know. When you start a business, you are not a 9 to 5. You are not your hours of when you work. You're not your business hours. You are working behind the scenes.
Right.
And these are things that aren't shown on social media. And there's days where I was so emotional over wanting to quit and go into work and finding that motivation, imposter syndrome, and just a whole bunch of things go into a business.
Right.
And a person who doesn't have like a business background, I can speak solely on this, and that it's like twice as hard because you're dealing with things like family and friends who you think are going to support you in your business. And then when they see you launch, they either don't believe in you, don't support you, or kind of fall through. So you lose family through business, being in business as well. But as far as a relationship, I feel like it's just important that you find someone that you can freely talk about your business, one, who can hear you out, but also be receptive to, you're going to have your emotional days. I'm going to take my business home with me. And if that person can be receptive to it, then y'all should be good. And money-wise, it's kind of like if you can help that person who, I don't care how many hours he works. You taking care of the household, cool. I'm okay with that, but when it's time to do my thing and do my business aspect, I'm gonna need my space.
Absolutely.
Because my business, if that person knows that I see 1 million touching my business within a certain amount of years, like, can you help me get there? Right. If not, I'm gonna still do it by myself. But you helping me and holding my hand through it, that's gonna help. But if not, just know, like, keep your distance. Right. Keep your distance. I want as much support as possible, and that may not come from the person that, you're sharing everything with, basically. Right. Yeah.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Yep.
When did you hear the Ebony K. Williams comment from on her podcast?
Goddamn lady, man.
Yeah.
I
just want
to enlighten me.
Who was that?
Play the scene.
Okay. So pretty much she was.
Is that
you have the clip?
Right.
Is that the lady that said she didn't want to date a truck driver or something like that?
Yeah, she wants.
What happened?
Yeah. So apparently,
the CDL worker, they make
So
money.
They make money driving in a truck.
Right. So pretty much she was interviewing somebody, but somehow it got reversed when the person she was interviewing asked her the question of like about relationships.
Yeah.
Would you date a bus driver?
And the main thing was like, would you date a bus driver? And she replied by saying, well, I rather date the person who owns the bus or owns the company. Yeah. So me asking you this, do you feel like you said, you're a business owner, praying that, hey, your business is really taking off. How would you feel meeting someone or dating someone who is not like in your status, pretty much your stratosphere of being an owner as well? They have to own something to be in your level.
I don't know about this one.
Answer.
I'd have to pass on that. That's personally, if we're being complete, for me, I'd pass on the bus driver. I pass on the bus driver.
Now,
I know
question.
Y'all want me to say
No, this
he
another
has heart.
This is a question. Because I'm not gonna say that because I heard a statement from a female. It sounded bad, but then when I let her finish talking, it was understandable. Sometimes being a good person is not enough. You can be a good dude. You can be a good woman. You're just not right for that person. So I'm not going to judge you by that. You know what I'm saying? By that. He got good heart and all that. You can be a good quality person. You're just not the person for me. You know what I'm saying? That can happen. So I can understand that. My thing is,
if that's not his
what
goal,
happened?
If he doesn't want to stay a bus driver, I would encourage him by all means. If he wanted to go to school, I'd encourage that because maybe that was just a temporary thing and I met you and that's not what you wanted to futuristically do. You may want to go off onto another trade or expand your driving horizons outside of the yellow cheese bus.
I was just about to get there.
But that is my goal because I am going to uplift you and encourage you that if you're not happy with being a bus driver, come on, let's reconsider something. Let's go to school.
What if he is? What if he is? What if he feels like he's good? He enjoys the time. He's able to come home early. He's able to support your business and when he has the time, stuff like that. So how would you feel if he's content with that?
Right. That was exactly going to be my question. And what happens because a lot of women date for potential. What happens? He like, this is what I'm doing now, but my plan is this, this, and this. Is that different? And or like Brian said, he happy on what he does. He take care of what he's supposed to take care of. He still buys you what you want and all that, and he handles down the home. But he's a bus driver. You would still have a problem with that, and he matches what you want in a person. Still have an issue with that?
It's not more so being an issue. I just feel like I'm always seeing more potential in someone if let's just say if he's complaining about it too. I just want to see you reach your full potential. I'm not saying that you could be subject. You could do that, but then if you feel like you have to get a part-time job, like another job to like substantially like be able to provide for us and stuff like that, then I'd push you to do something different. Yeah. But if you're happy with being a bus driver, I'm okay with that. But I just feel like there's always going to be, just because I know, like, just working in PG school systems, like, I know bus drivers may not, they're always fighting for, like, more pay. Even teachers who are getting undervalued. Oh, yeah, because
it's a bus driver job.
But just, like, I know they're hiring. I know bus drivers are hiring now in PG. There's probably,
there's a hiring
palooza. Go on the PGCPS website, y'all who's looking for jobs. But I'm just saying. I mean, I'm okay. He's happy. Okay, I'll be happy if you're happy. But like I said, like, I know there's more potential in you to just be.
See, and this is why I wanted to have this conversation because.
Well, it's a deep one.
Because
I'm about to be offensive bus drivers.
Because there is this realization. Well, not realization. There's this reality, going on that, and this is why I wanted to bring the aspect of you being an entrepreneur versus okay, well, what if he's not an entrepreneur? What if he's an electrician or a carpenter and he's completely fine with with what he has going on. He takes care of his responsibilities. He supports your business. He's good to you. He treats you right. But then there's still this notion out there that I can level him up. Mm-hmm. And you can't level up a man who's on his purpose, who's on his shit. He's gonna do that automatically himself. Now your support and your love, that's gonna make him run through a brick wall for you, yes. And you would get any and everything you want and desire out of him, because that's what he's gonna do for you. But there's this notion out there that, yeah, okay, I got my own business, I got my LLC. Okay, I want to bring him up to that level too. But if that's not what he wants, that's not what he wants.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force you.
And that's oftentimes why a lot of relationships don't work out, because and it's one of the questions that we got, and I'm going to answer in a little bit. But a woman can go from not making as much as her man, starting her business, and making way more than her man, and all of a sudden everything changes. Everything changes. Yeah. Because now she's making more than him, so now she feels like, okay, well, I want him to be where I'm at, doing whatever it is he may be passionate about, or whatever, or starting up something. Maybe that does happen, but if it doesn't happen, okay, leave that man alone. He's taking care of his responsibilities. He's treating you right. He's taking care of the kids. He's paying the bills still.
You gotta be balanced in like all of that too, and that can be hard in a sense too. For one person to be in a business and the other person isn't in a business as well. But no, like you said, if he's in a trade, if he's in a job that he's passionate about as well, then I'm okay with that. I ain't gonna leave you. I ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave you.
So one of the questions. Go ahead.
All right. So I remember what I was gonna say. So I seen something on Twitter one day where a woman was asking if this was a bad decision or not, or if she's wrong for feeling like this. It was running along the lines what you was talking about. She met a gentleman in her younger days, and he was happened to be a truck driver. He drives semis, and she wanted to be a lawyer. She wanted to be a lawyer, but really couldn't afford school and all that. This man drove this truck to provide her going to school, finishing college, lawyer school, and all that. Did all of that. No. She became a lawyer. She became a lawyer, a nice, successful lawyer, and felt like, okay, I'm this lawyer now, and I'm with this truck driver.
Bruh.
I'm with this truck driver, and it's like
she graduated, she became a lawyer, and now she has to contemplate it after the fact.
I appreciate what you did for me and all that, but I put myself in this position where, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be dating down, and she leaves this man.
Aww, that's wild. Shame on you. Why would you do that? Do you think he kind of? You think he really cared about her?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And she
you
didn't.
Know how expensive college is and lawyer school on top of that.
He put her first above him.
You think she knew what she was doing?
Yes.
Yeah, you think she knew she was doing, but he didn't He just kept on like giving and giving and giving and giving.
Man,
I felt like that was awful.
You feel like it was the truck
I
driver?
felt like that was awful.
That's terrible.
That was awful.
Should she leave
this asshole?
Yeah.
He drove to New Hampshire to Arizona, and your ass.
You can't go to jail for that.
That's crazy.
You can't go to jail for
That's
that.
crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. That same truck driver is the reason why you a lawyer.
That made me sick to my stomach, bro. Because I mean,
that was hard to read.
But you know what? It's stories like that out here all the time, man.
That was hard to read
all the time on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Taking advantage of the dude's kindness, or the girl's kindness.
Yeah.
Or just fed,
like,
get fed up real fast. I seen a video on Instagram not too long ago. A lady was moving her and her son out, and he had just lost his job a couple of days ago. He had just lost his job a couple of days ago. He didn't even get his last check yet. And you gone already? Damn.
Yeah.
With the kid?
That's crazy.
With the kid.
See, you know, sometimes, you know, we hear when certain things happen between couples. You know, we never really know what the full story is. All we just hear is the end result. And you know, a lot of times, you know, people do things for those that they love and care about, and you know, to help someone get through law school.
Yeah.
Off of
and you passed maybe the first time.
Man, off of your funds. Law school ain't cheap. And you look at that man, you say, yeah, I'm the successful lawyer now, and yeah,
what I look like dating a truck driver.
You know, I don't really need your services no more, man.
I don't remember if they got married or not.
It don't even matter.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It don't even matter. He
That's crazy.
He loved.
That's crazy.
He loved that woman.
You know what it does to like the other person's mental though, like that one relationship, one instance right there can really fuck someone else's
for life
for next relationship, and you carry on that toxicity, and then you look at the newer people, your new dates, you know, in a different light, and they kind of look at you like, damn, like who hurt you?
Yeah,
who hurt you that bad, and why you like this?
Yeah.
But so and so, well, my ex.
The number's pinned, mama.
You know, that's
pinned on the
crazy.
string.
Yeah, that's kind of.
So I mean, we got quite a bit of questions. Why men feel like women should date someone who makes less than them?
Okay.
Can we?
Okay.
Can we repeat the question?
Let me tell you something.
Why do women feel that we should date someone? I should date someone who makes less than me.
Flip that question and then make it think like it makes sense to you when we flip that question. Should a man do that?
I mean, we do it already.
Do it all the time.
I'm about to say yeah.
Do it all the time. Shawty went on shopping sprees back in the day and bring that debt with her. What the hell are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? If I'm not a bum, why does it matter that I make less than you?
Right. Yeah.
Why? And especially if I handle my responsibilities, why?
Yeah.
Why? If I handle what I'm supposed to handle, see, this is not in these questions. The question is why. If they would have said, why should a woman date a man that don't take care of their responsibilities and a bum? I can make less than you and still handle my responsibilities.
Absolutely.
So what are you talking about?
I feel
so
like
what are you
guys
talking about?
Find a way. Yeah.
We find a way. We always gonna find a way because we always gonna find a way because we have to.
Right.
We have to.
we absolutely
we have to.
Like, I mean, y'all gonna find your way.
It's not a lot of men out here can just go by off of good looks and personality. There's anomalies out there, but it's way more women. Man, there's women that don't got that get off that by that.
Looks and having all that money, it'd be deceiving.
No, it can be deceiving, but I know a lot of females who just cute. Yeah. That's their job. They cute.
Yeah, and they getting by off.
And they getting by.
As a man, we don't have that luxury.
I seen the prettiest man work his ass off. You hear me?
Well, I mean, the point is, at the end of the day, as a man, we got to put out. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And to your point, Scoop, yeah, it shouldn't matter if I make less than you. If I'm handling my responsibilities.
If you handle responsibilities, what is the issue?
Yeah.
What is the real issue?
My friend said people date for now and not for life.
Thank you.
Glory.
Oh. So when they're now changes, everything does. Yeah.
We have a call? Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
I finally got through.
Hey,
I'm talking to someone who phoned in.
What's going on?
Happy belated.
No, Cordell, this me, your mother.
Oh, my mama.
Hi, Mama.
Mama.
Hey, Mom.
Hey. I just had to jump in on this topic.
Yes, ma'am.
What I feel about the men that work hard like that, the bus drivers, some of us in the past never looked down on that. They was called blue-collar workers. Those were the hardest workers, men. But you have to still understand, when you have a black man working hard, you have to continue to show them respect. Don't belittle them, because sometimes they can't do no more than what they can do. So don't discount them. Even if they have their own businesses, I work at a gas station right now, and I see a lot of blue-collar men that come in there. They work hard for what they have, and they are proud of it. So we have to continue to be proud of our black men in anything and everything they do. They might not never live up to what you feel they should live up to, but if you have their back and what they do, they will never leave you, and you the same for them.
Never. Run through a big brick wall for you.
That's a fact.
That's facts.
Take a bullet for you. All that.
Yes.
Run
Yes.
into a
All right,
building.
guys. Thank you for allowing me to say that, because that hit me in the heart, when y'all was talking about that, because they work hard, and they probably make twice as much as you do, especially the ones that travel from state to state. Now, regular bus drivers that work for the public schools, they don't make that money. But when you're working for a company and you travel those tractor trailers, they make money. They make over $100,000 a year.
Right.
Without the bonus.
Okay, so we can't discount our bus drivers, truck drivers, anyone that does any hard labor work. We cannot count them out, because if your job, you are an entrepreneur and you lose your job, they still got that good job. They still got them benefits. They still can hold you up. So you can't never count them out, because they're going to have your back, because they got that stability right there. So you need that stability in every relationship. I don't care what happens. Well, this is a situation with me and Cordell's dad. We was living together when he was born. I lost my job. So by him having that blue-collar job, I was able to get on his insurance. He got certain things because I had got displaced. He was able to get other benefits put on his job for me. So please never count them out, because that right there is key. If you don't count that out, you'll be fine. You have to love the man for who he is. Now, if you push him, like she was saying, push him to do better, and then they choose not to, don't get angry with them. They the best. Cordell's father was the best man ever. I can count on my left hand, how many men I have come across for the Cordell's father. He worked his butt off. Every time somebody said something negative about him, I had his back. I had his back, and you got to have their back. You got to. All right, that's it.
All right, Mama.
Thank you, Mom. That was a great point. I appreciate it. Rest in peace, Pops.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's why that stuff kind of hit me.
That hit hard.
Cause you know what I'm saying. Cause if it wasn't for
I think the little sacrifices makes a huge difference. Like, just being able to provide is a big responsibility outside your job as a man, all in all. So, like she said, don't discount them, don't discredit.
And I mean, it's pressure every single day to put out, man.
Especially as a black man.
Every single day.
Especially in a black man, because some of this, most of the people we work for, they heal a little different. You know what I'm saying? and some of the issues that we have, just simply try to just do our job, and to keep that. And then I come home, and then I'm getting poo-pooed by the person I love. You know what I'm saying? That hits a lot of that hit different.
The mental aspect behind that as well.
The world is on our shoulders. You know what I'm saying? We lead in suicide. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our emotions and how we feel is just ignored, and we have to suck up a lot of shit. It's because we have so much on us. We can't afford to let that bother us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. It can be hard sometimes. You know, sometimes I cry at work. You know what I'm saying? Just the struggle of it sometimes. So to get shitted on by the woman you love and the woman that you striving to be better because, you know what I'm saying, you love them and you do this job, you know what I'm saying, one of the main reasons why you do this job is to make sure she's good and all that. That hurts. That hurts twice as hard.
That's the worst feeling in the world.
That's the worst feeling when one of the people that you do it for disrespect what you do. That's insane. That's a different kind of pain.
When you open your door and step across that threshold to go out here and work, you might not come home. Right? It's easy to just to lay around and not do nothing, or even say, you know what, I don't feel like going to work. And it's cool. I mean, if you got the days to take off, cool. But my point is, when a man gets up, gets dressed, go through his routine of getting ready for work, and he step outside that door, now because of the color of his skin, he might not come home because of that alone, because of how the world looks at him. And you have the audacity to shit on what his occupation is, right, because you feel like you could do something for him that he's already satisfied within his own mind with.
Right. Just because it's something that you're not as passionate about or care too much about, or he income-wise, like, he may not make as much as well, but it's always important to respect the fact that y'all gonna have non-commonality things that ain't no guy really pursuing the beauty industry like that, you know what I'm saying? That's more so my field, and if you're in a trade, that's gonna be your field, and that's what your expertise is on as well. We might learn from each other, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, is like, is y'all bond that close that you care to know, like, you know, how customer service went today, or how my day was, or like how dangerous, like, you almost got electrocuted and you almost died or something, and I'm like, oh shit, my job, you know, it's not like that, because I just sit on my butt and do lashes all day, you know what I'm saying? So it's different, because you're tired.
Yeah.
The hours you work, you may get off early, but you still fucking tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down.
Yeah.
I have another friend that do eyelashes, and she does it.
Yeah.
She does it. It take her 2 hours.
Right.
To do it. It take you 30 minutes.
Right.
Is she not an eyelasher because it took her more time than you? She's still an eyelasher.
I tell that all the time to my students when I first
Lash
started.
technician.
When I started doing lashes, my first. It's okay, non-invasive lash tech. I don't know, but it's okay. We'll go with it. I like it. I like that for me. But my students know, when you first start off doing lashes, all my students, as a beginner, I'd rather you take your time. Some of them take 4 to 6 hours, not even an hour. An hour is normally, I don't know nobody who do lashes in an hour. If so, then I don't know if they really a lash BBL technician. But it just, you have to take your time. She's still a lash tech. Like I said, it's all about the journey. Like, I don't lash like nobody else out here, and I think that's the important part to understand with beauticians and when you're teaching lashes, is that all of us got different lashes at the end of the day, natural lashes, right? So it may take you an hour and a half to 2 hours to maybe even 3 hours, but that beginner student is going to take 6 hours. Is she still as a lash tech? Of course she is. she's gonna get she's still a lash tech. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just is all about the time, and your journey isn't compared to nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? My journey might have taken longer, but like we probably crossed paths along the way. But we are still to encourage each other at the end of the day. And I think that's what's messed up is sometimes like you get into a field and you think business wise and you think it's all about the money and income, but really what the focus should be on is the impact. Are you using your gifts, your talents to come back to God and it overflows back to you because you're helping your community in which you live in?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what makes me different sometimes when other lash techs kind of see my content creating and they kind of like, well, how'd she get on a podcast? She only got like thousands of followers. Like, how'd she get there? Like, some people are going to support you because it's you, and then there's the people who don't support you because it's you.
I think
let that sink in.
I think our people and that people as a society, we look at the aesthetics of things. It's like how it look. You know what I'm saying? How it look, your status. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about the journey and you don't care about the main thing. You don't care about the results. Why does it matter that I have a certain job if the result's the same of a good job? If I do what I'm supposed to do, what does it matter what I did to get that happen? Unless it's something illegal, then okay. But you know what I'm saying? If it's legal, you ain't going no jail or none of that, and he getting the job done. Why does it matter that he clean up boo-boo for a living? He clean out porta potties for a living. But he's still making sure you eat good. We have, the kids are good, kids are straight. But I clean up shit is an issue. You know what I'm saying? But I'm bringing home like $30,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the issue? Why are you mad at that? I clean boo-boo. I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, you good. You Gucci. We good. We Gucci. What you mad for? What you mad for? So you an entrepreneur. So you better than me because I clean shit. But the results still the same. We all eating good. Ain't nobody missing no meal. We got bill. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to give you gifts and all that. Go on vacation here and now and there. Why does it matter that I clean up boo-boo? Why?
It's because
unless he got the whole house smell like shit. Now that's different. You know what I'm saying? You wash your ass outside. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
because it doesn't sound good to talk about.
No.
But
here's the thing, hey, my husband,
my husband. Dinner?
Oh yeah, my husband cleaned up porta potties. Yeah, we just went to Aruba last month.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah.
My husband struck oil.
Right.
What does your husband do?
Exactly.
He cleans up dog food.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, we got quite a bit of questions.
Come on with it, because we don't got a lot left.
We don't, but this specific question is going to have to be a conversation for another day.
Oh, let me hear it, though. Let me hear it, though.
Are prenups a necessity in your relationship?
Bro.
I had this conversation.
Bro, but prenups not even working anymore. So
I was about to say, does it even matter?
Like, bro, they making a loophole behind a loophole. Bro. I feel like it is.
Depends on who you're dealing with. But from a man's perspective, you gotta protect yourself.
You got to, dog.
I'm sorry, you got to.
No matter how much I love you, you know what I'm saying? The people change. You know what I'm saying? Life, you don't know what might, what might life throw your way, and then you feeling different. And I feel like that, you know what I'm saying? If we come to an agreement where, like, I'm like, look, this prenup is just like, if we can have stipulations on it, so like, if I do something wrong, you get this, or you know what I'm saying, and you, if you do something, then the prenup is the prenup. If I'm just like, okay, you ain't gonna get Nathan and all, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nathan?
bro, can we have a conversation with the prenup? Because all the, because they hear prenup, they're like, if you love me and you trust me and da-da-da. That's not the fucking point.
See, that's a trap right there.
That's not the point. And women who sound like that, you just sound like a con artist.
That's a
like,
trap. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
how about you have a conversation or you go, what's going to be in it? If this happen, what this going to happen? If you come off like that, then cool. But if you just like, Why we need that? We really need that for. Ain't nobody do that. You plan on cheating on me? La la la. Ain't nobody said none of that.
I think when kids are involved, it's a different story.
Of course.
Facts.
I'm gonna take care.
Especially when you got kids.
I'm gonna make sure you good because you birthed my kids.
Yeah.
You birthed my kids.
Yeah. Somebody.
So regardless of how we end it, I'm gonna make sure you good. Because you're the reason why my kids are here.
But let me see my children though.
I mean, absolutely. But even if we ended on bad terms, I'm still gonna make sure you're good because you're the reason my kids are here.
Yeah, but it's like it's loopholes with it because a woman would like, she had filed for divorce, hit you with a little abuse claim, and with the abuse claim, again, you
wouldn't be able to like custody.
What's the word? A restraining order against them, and then you get them kicked out the house, because that happens when you do this. That's the loophole with it.
Yeah,
you're like, damn, I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a rock and a hard place. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if we had that conversation with the prenup, and then like, okay, we can talk about this and talk about that. And then if we do it, it'd be
sometimes it's
amicable.
Necessary. Maybe
it can be
just
amicable.
Depends on who you dealing with. Definitely with the kids involved, that's such a touchy.
See, this is why you got man. This is why
making
you gotta,
sure you're with the right person.
With the right person, make sure you go raw dog in the right person because you never know, shawty. Like these people,
I just think
off
as
the chain.
Man, I'm sorry, man. Before we met, if I created this successful business and we don't work out. Why are you entitled to what I built? I'm sorry. That's just like.
Hey, bro, you don't even have to be married. You can live with them for a certain joint, and that I forgot what they call it. When you live with them for a certain, then you can still get like alimony and stuff like that. Like Israel Adesanya going with that right now. He was with this girl for a little minute, and in New Zealand. After like 4 years or something like that, it's like you get like the same benefits as his wife or something like that. I forgot the term.
Even if y'all not married?
Even if you're not married.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot the term. Don't ask me the term.
It's invasive. It's invasive.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then like you can actually go take him to court.
Marriage.
Huh?
Common law marriage.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Whoever said that, thank you.
Thank you, Mimi.
I appreciate me. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. But it's that can happen, and they can try to take it. He like, yo, it's because she was like, I helped you do that. I'm like, you ain't helped me do nothing now. He was like, you ain't helped me make nothing. I spent a lot of money on you.
I'm sorry.
You don't deserve nothing. He said, what made you?
You leave what you came in with.
Exactly.
Like, you saw the signs. Saw the signs.
Unless you got kids.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand this notion just because she was used to a lifestyle because she was with me, she have to maintain that lifestyle.
No, you don't.
Why the hell does she have to maintain that lifestyle? She no longer with me. Go do your own thing.
But that's why I say if kids are involved.
Kids are involved, that's different. Because the kids gotta be good, and the kids are used to a certain lifestyle. Now that's understandable. I get all of that.
Yep.
I get all of that.
If kids not involved.
Even if the kids involved,
sorry.
I need to provide for my kids. I don't need to provide you and my kids a certain lifestyle. I should provide my kids a lifestyle. And if I have to pay you an exorbitant amount of money to do that, where you're starting to spend it on yourself. How about the kids come live with me, and then I just send them over to you because they still live in the same lifestyle, and you're still seeing your kids. Right, exactly. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I don't got the exorbitant amount of money that's going to your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Why does that have to happen? Now I'm not saying that if a girl, if she just been a stay-at-home mom for years. You know what I'm saying? And then she haven't been in her field in a while or something like that. I can understand, a little bit. But why does it have to be the same lifestyle as you was with me? How about I make sure you good and then go get a job or start a business or something?
Yeah.
Why do you have to be lavish because you was were you without me like when you was with me? No. If I make sure you good, then the kid's straight.
Yeah.
You good. You don't need to live the same lifestyle that you live with me. Why?
Right.
Why? You didn't live that
wanted.
before
That's
me.
what she wants.
So why?
It's an image.
Yeah.
Why?
That's all it is.
Why? Take a Coach bag. Why you need a Birkin all the time? You're not with me no more. Go sit down. What are you doing? I just don't get that. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Why do you just why? Now if he treat like shit, he beat the shit out you and all that. Okay, that's different. That's different. Get that money, boo. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't.
No, absolutely.
If he did all that, you know what I'm saying? He cheated. He had a whole bunch of women were pregnant and stuff. Okay, that's different.
Absolutely.
If it just like didn't work anymore, or you just want to leave him and shit, and then you get no, we not doing that, shawty.
Yeah, if you want to leave because they
we not doing that.
Differences,
yeah, we not doing that, shawty. Yeah, we not doing that,
bro.
shawty. You're not doing that shit. Go back to that secondary job you had when I met you. Go back.
The secondary job.
Go back.
Not the secondary job.
Go back. Why? Why do you have to say to live the same high lifestyle as you know what I'm saying, that you was when you was with me?
Because maybe the grass. Well,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't living the same lifestyle.
On the other
I'm
side.
not getting it like
but
I was
that's always
getting it.
karma's
You know what I'm
crazy
saying?
when that works. When you think the grass is greener on the other side.
Ooh, Chris Brown song, boy, that joint hit different.
Yeah, I like that song.
Oh, hey, that grass ain't greener.
That is my song.
Hey, I'm telling you.
You gotta dance just like that too.
I'm telling you. Hey, I'm telling you, that grass ain't greener. I'm telling you.
No, it's not always greener.
Then they hit you back up a couple of months later, talking about, hey.
I did it before.
Yeah,
I did it before.
Hey, right on the block list. Yeah, hey, right on the block list. Yeah.
Hey, stop it.
Hey, stop.
Stop it. You gotta stop that right now. But, I mean, I did it before too. You know what I'm saying? Something that looked better to me, I left for something that was better to me. So it happens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
There's someone out here for everybody.
I mean, I don't know. But
yes, it is, bro.
There's someone out here for everybody.
I ain't gonna even get to that.
Especially you as a man. Come on, yeah. Now with the women, it's a little bit harder because it's slim pickings finding a good man. It is. It's slim pickings.
You don't think it's slim pickings to find a good woman? Especially to handle me, because that could be a lot.
No, it's not slim pickings. Not for us.
Shit.
You tripping.
You saying that because you blessed. Don't do that.
It's not slim pickings, bro.
Shout out to Sharice.
It's not slim pickings. For the women, it's slim pickings.
I'm about to go to Trader Joe's because I'm thinking
Trader Joe's.
I might gotta
Trader Joe. Where did that come from?
I might gotta. Hey, Rebecca. I probably gotta try something different. I don't know.
Oh, that's why you gotta go to Trader Joe's.
I probably gotta try something different. Ooh, that's gonna be a long talk at the crib.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that would.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just gotta switch it up. I don't know. Bro.
Man, listen. There's someone out here for you. Your time will come.
I'm about to say, why you rushing?
Don't rush.
Oh, we're still young.
Life, man.
We still young.
You on your purpose? Come on.
A relationship is an investment, but a relationship is an investment.
That's a fact.
It's an investment.
It's a business deal.
Look.
I mean, people don't think about that, but it's a business transaction.
Prenup is insurance. Okay, it's insurance.
It is insurance.
You got that full coverage.
Sometimes people just have certain standards.
You got liability.
There's nothing wrong with being picky. Not like picky.
No, I mean,
it's not nothing wrong.
You
with
got
being
one life,
picky.
and I'm picking one person for life. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be picky.
Ain't nothing wrong with being picky at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna be picky. There's such thing as too picky, but I'm gonna be picky. I'm gonna do something. So you say your mom used to do what back in the day?
Oh, bro.
I don't know if I want my kids to have that grandma.
Oh man.
But yeah. I mean, you do. You know what I'm saying?
Poor Nathan.
You do. I had dated a Caucasian woman before, and I asked a couple questions. I'm like, hey, so do your family like black people? Because I just
you just have to make sure.
just have to know, you know.
What was her
Like,
response? She responded the way you wanted her to respond.
I mean, yeah. They was one of those things. It was like, they was get outish in a way that they was like mesmerized. Like, I'm like,
Mesmerized by what?
me,
Oh, okay.
and how I talk, and you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like passive aggressive, but it was just like, so, you know, so you say that way because, you know what I'm saying. It was a little weird, but
Did they talk like that?
they were cool. Yeah,
Okay.
just like that. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Mimi said you gotta choose your spouse like you choose your spade partner, because you're not gonna win with just anybody on your team.
That's a fact. That's a bar. That's a bar. Hey,
Nah, that's a
That
bar.
was-
Hey,
I like that.
because I'm very strategic
that's
when
a
it comes to my spade partner.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
man, that's the.
I'm telling you, I be
Mimi.
mad that my cousin DJ
Hold on, I got
in
pinned
Atlanta
up.
because, man, when we on that spades table, it's crazy. When I got to pick it up, I'm like, man, I hate when you don't know if they know how to play, and you like, man,
What was crazy about that was a hell.
that's
of
That was a good
bar.
one.
Mimi, that's a bar,
Because when
Mimi.
you playing spades, you already know what your partner's thinking, right? So you already intertwined and interlocked like that,
I
and like
that.
that's how you got to be with your partner.
I'm telling you.
You got to be in. I mean, they got to know you like the back of their hand.
Hey, you gotta.
Honestly,
Let me tell you something.
yeah, that's facts.
We can look at each other,
That's facts.
and we know.
Date to
Okay,
marry.
it's time to go.
A lot of people don't date to marry, you know.
Nah,
Some people just living here just for
for the moment.
for the moment, you know.
Now this moment for life.
Oh my
All right, we getting ready to wrap this thing up. This has been a hell of a show.
This flew by too. It felt like 30 minutes.
I know. Darlene, you got any closing thoughts before we get up out of here?
Yes, thank you guys for having me. Just
Right.
wanted to say thank you to the beauty crew. I want to shout out the team. Glam by Pebs. Follow her. Nail Tech.
Nail tech,
Linda's Beauty Bar LLC. Also my original.
beauty bar. Get your nails
My
done with some
original
Hennessy.
Pretty V Lash. Shout out to her as well. Shout out to my team. To my hoodies. Thank you guys. Apparel coming out. I just wanted to say August 26th, and you guys are invited as well.
Yeah, I need 2X.
August 25th, 1 to 5 p.m. DMV meet and greet.
Sorry.
You know, we just coming out of Six Flags. I know tickets are kind of pricey, y'all, but it's a
It's
DMV
Six
meet and
Flags.
greet. It's Six Flags. Did you know that it's different from the water park and the actual admission to get into the park? So the splash park is in Six Flags, but you can't go on it.
They changed it like that.
Yeah, it's
Hold
like
on, what
that
you mean?
now.
Hold on, I'm confused.
You can get into Six Flags on general admission, but if
Yeah.
you want to go into the water park and you don't got like the water park pass, you gotta pay to get into the yeah. I don't know. And there isn't the country part, like the country part with the rodeo and stuff. That thing's closed. That's under construction until further notice. And then the 27th, Shutter and Shop, pop-up shop in Alexandria, Virginia. You guys come out. It's a vendor event. Come support local DMV artists and Virginia artists as well.
What happened if you just going in for the water park? Why I gotta pay twice? None of them
That don't work. You
rides
can't
can
do
fit
that.
me.
You see what you
None of
started?
the rides can fit me. You want me to pay twice, and I'm only going to get wet and eat turkey legs. What are you talking about? And you want me to pay twice? See, that's why I don't go to
That's
Six
another
Flags.
episode.
Sit your ass down.
That's why I don't, hey. That's why I don't go.
What the fuck, y'all?
God damn! That's
Um,
crazy. That's why I
crazy.
don't go. That's why I don't go. to Six Flags.
$80, and you still gotta pay for food. And you still gotta pay for food. So y'all who got season passes, who got friends got season passes, make sure you go under their plan.
My friend got my little sister. Got
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to help y'all out. I want y'all to come and network. These are networking events, August 26th and August 27th. Save the date. Hey Siri, save the date. Like that's what you need to do. Save the date, y'all.
I feel like something else is happening.
Any closing remarks?
Oh, and book your appointments, y'all. Book your appointments. The holidays are approaching.
Date for love, y'all.
Please do.
Date to make sense. Shout out to the WNBA. I don't want nobody to look at this video and be like, he shit on WNBA and all that. No, I'm not. I just want solutions. That's all. No disrespect to the women out there. Y'all do y'all thing and all that. I just want solutions. That's all, because I want y'all to make it and last, because y'all are the necessity, you know what I'm saying, to little women, and say they can do, little girls that can do whatever they want to do and express their feelings how they want to do. So I feel like y'all are extremely important. Yep. I just wanted to find a solution. That's all. No disrespect. Hey, plenty of podcasts is made, but nobody lay it down like Spade of Spades. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, do that.
And on that note, we are up out of here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the broadcast.
3 times. We did it 3 times.
3 times.
3 times, we made it.
3 times. We love y'all. Thank y'all for the participation. Truly, this was a great show.
Yes.
Darlene, thank you again for coming on. We love you.
You guys.
Hey. Oh, yeah, and
what?
We might have announcement coming soon about a live show.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all keep it out there. Y'all keep it focused.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep locked in, because we got something special coming.
Oh, snap.
Hey, we're going to start taking this thing on the road.
We got something special coming.
Around the Beltway.
We got something special coming.
On the Beltway. Yeah. On that note, we out. Y'all have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Get out and enjoy the weather. Y'all be safe. We are Spade of Spades Podcast. We are out. Peace.